Japanese university is kind of weird. In high school, we study like crazy and follow so many rules. But once we enter university, a lot of people suddenly stop trying. I'm red, and I decided to do the opposite. Since this is the first video on my YouTube channel, I thought it'd be a good idea to introduce myself at first. So let me introduce myself briefly and then I'll explain what I mean by that. Hey, how's it going? I'm Red. I'm 21 Japanese university student and right now I'm taking a gap year. I study commerce and I'm working at a cafe as a manager and I'm building a business plan to become a so-called entrepreneur. And I'm seriously into weight training and body weight competition. I'm even thinking about competing in a physique style contest in the future. So I manage almost everything, like obviously my workouts, my sleep, and especially my diet. On top of that, I'm trying to improve my English every single day. I was born and bred in Japan, and believe it or not, I've never studied abroad. But I'm really enjoying speaking English and connecting with people from other countries, so I decided to start this channel. On this channel, I want to share my real life as a uni student and how I spend my days, how I study, work, train, and travel, and how I try to grow as a person. And one big reason I live this way is actually the Japanese education system itself. There is a funny contrast between high school and university in Japan. And once I noticed it, it completely changed how I look at my time as a student. Let me explain what I mean. Of course, this is just my personal views. It depends on the person, but if you like in Japan, high school is super strict and the university is super relaxed. In high school, many students go to school all day and then go to cram school at night, wear uniforms and follow a lot of rules, and they don't have much free time. But once they enter university, they get much more freedom. Some students join the clubs and work part-time and travel, but many just kind of drift without thinking too much about their future or their personal growth. When I started watching a video from students in other countries, I realized that in many places, it looks almost the opposite. High school students seem to have more freedom to choose classes and clubs and part-time jobs, but once they enter university, it becomes really competitive and intense. You gotta study hard and build your career and prove yourself in a tough environment, right? Seeing the contrast made me ask myself, okay, then how do I want to use this relaxed time in Japan? When I realized this difference, I decided to use this Japanese system in my favor. If Japanese university is more relaxed, that means I have a lot of time and freedom, right? And instead of wasting it, I want to use this time to grow as much as I can. That's why I'm taking a gap year instead of just cruising for classes. I'm working at a cafe. I'm started working on a small business project and learning English and focusing on the workouts and nutrition for my body. I want to treat my university years as not just as a time to chill, but as a time to grow myself, my skills, my body, and my mind itself, right? While many people say university is the last chance to play and relax, but I want to make it the first big chance to invest in myself. So yeah, that's who I am, and that's why I'm trying to take Japanese university life seriously. And even though the system itself is pretty relaxed, if you're curious about real student life in Japan or you just want to follow a journey of my self-worth or body transformation, I'd be happy if you stick around. So thank you for watching my first video. See you in the next one. Bye.